After 8 years in crypto, this is exactly how I'm navigating this bull run and what I'd never do again, because I lost all in 2017. But I learned my lessons and got some huge wins in 2021, like a 90x with Solana. Today is all about the hard lessons, the big wins, devastating losses, and finally, the real strategy that's working for me right now. Importantly, this info could and should save you years of mistakes. Part 1. My journey in crypto. Now, most people in crypto have got a little Bitcoin story. Me personally, I was told about it on Christmas Day 2015, and unfortunately, I completely ignored what I was told when Bitcoin was in and around $300. So I first entered crypto at the back end of the 2017 bull run. Finally, basically when the hype was at maximum and prices were about to crash. Sound familiar? I didn't have a clue. Put 6,000 in and my little portfolio made up of 3 cryptos went up to 30,000 at the start of 2018. Instead of taking profits, I was dreaming of 100,000 without any form of strategy. I was clueless. Please avoid this common mistake, because most people mess up their first cycle. It's mad how many people I talk to today who got into crypto back in 2021. I know many friends and colleagues who put 10,000 in, 20,000 in, even more, and had no idea what they were actually doing. I tried to tell them to focus on research and education, and it didn't go down well. The same people have stayed well away from crypto and have missed out on huge opportunities. Always research before you buy. Hype doesn't equal quality. In crypto, being early is everything. Being late can cost you. It's not about time in the market, it's about time in the market. But if you do need help and support, type yes below and you can join my crypto community on School. You'll get all my 8 years of experience, and the course material only takes a few hours. Part 2, mistakes I made and what they taught me. So, I told you about my initial mistake back in 2017 and 2018. What I didn't tell you is that I ignored crypto for 2 years. Basically, I was sulking. Fast forward to 2020 and I was back, but this time I was smarter. I didn't just throw money into random coins. I was watching education YouTube channels, reading white papers, experimenting safely with platforms like Coinbase, Binance, and keeping most of my cryptos in cold wallets. In 2020, I was investing a little bit, but mainly it was about research and getting to a point where I felt like I understood crypto. By January 2021, I was ready and invested into 10 well-researched cryptos, one of which was Solana. I got in around $3 and it eventually got up to around $260 in November at the market peak. So a nice little 90x. But I didn't take profits in November, I took out profits along the way, which I still believe is the way to go. But unfortunately, I still made mistakes. For example, I invested 2,000 into SafeMoon. 6 weeks later, I was up to 68,000. Because of greed and FOMO, I never ever took profits. And my SafeMoon is now worth about $200. I tried staking on Celsius, and as you probably know, things didn't end well for this crypto exchange, and I lost £6,000. A reminder that we should be wary about leaving our crypto on exchanges and should put most of it into cold wallets. I waited for Bitcoin to hit 100,000 before taking profits, but with some of my cryptos, which never happened, I invested in too many cryptos on too many exchanges. The list goes on and on. The lesson: you need a real exit plan. Hope and greed are not strategies. Take profits along the way. Part 3, my strategy for this bull run. So, what am I doing differently this time? Let's break it down. 2 main buckets. 1, long-term holds. Bitcoin, for example, I'm treating Bitcoin like the store of wealth. It is similar to gold. Something I'll hold for 10 plus years. I'm not swinging in and out of Bitcoin chasing pumps. I believe it's the foundation of crypto wealth. I'm also holding XRP and Tau long-term. So I believe in these cryptos for different reasons. If you want to know why I'm so bullish on XRP, see below for a recent video. 2, short-term plays. About 10 main positions, that's 10 altcoins, higher risk, higher reward. And that's cryptos like Solana, Sui, HBAR. This is where I'm aiming for 10x, but with a proper exit strategy this time, not just holding and hoping. My 2 main goals: use crypto profits to pay off my mortgage and fund major home renovations. Real, tangible outcomes. Also, I want to help my daughters out with uni fees and make a fuss of my wife and my mum. My plan is to also build a sustainable income from my YouTube channel and my investing courses on School, so I'm not dependent on the market's ups and downs. In short, I'm playing for both security and freedom, not just quick, easy money. Before we press on, this, as always, isn't financial advice. I'm just trying to help you with my experience. Part 4, the ladder out strategy. Taking profits smartly. This part is so important, and that's why this channel's main focus is helping you to take crypto profits in 2025. When you invest in altcoins this cycle, don't just hold until it moons. You need a ladder out strategy, a set of rules for cashing out along the way. Here's how I do it. 1, I have price targets, but my strategy is more focused on time, so a time exit strategy. 2, I use data like technical analysis and the Bitcoin dominance chart to see where we are in the cycle to help me DCA out of the market. 3, when my crypto does a 5x, not guaranteed, I know, but I am confident. First sell at 20% gets me my original investment back. Zero risk from that point on. 4, then I keep taking 20% chunks out, depending on the data I'm monitoring daily. 5, if a crypto moons, and this means I hit one of my goals, I'll exit that coin completely. Example with Sui, bought around $1. My first sell is at $5. At the time of recording, we're nearly at $4, and the bull run has barely got going. Then ladder out up to a much higher price, but without ever assuming it'll just go to the moon. Why this works? It removes emotions from selling. It guarantees you lock in real profits, well provided it does a 5x. It protects you from the heartbreak of round tripping, watching your gains disappear completely because you were greedy. Obviously there is a risk with this strategy because there is no guarantee of any of my cryptos doing a 5x. 2 or 3 are nearly there because I've been investing every month since mid-2022. I'm tracking the data daily, and if I need to pivot to take profits without getting a 5x, I will. Time in the market is so important, and I believe if you learn the 4-year crypto cycle, you have a chance of really winning in crypto. On that note, if you want to know how I've been investing for the last 4 years, see below for a recent video. Part 5, hard rules I stick to, no exceptions. Crypto is wild, it's very, very volatile, and you need rules to survive. 1, never leave crypto on exchanges. Celsius, FTX, we've seen it happen. Buy, sell, swap, then move your crypto to a non-custodial wallet, the cold wallet I mentioned earlier. 2, keep a small, focused portfolio. Don't own 50 coins. You can't track them properly. Stick to about 10 to 15 projects. Quality over quantity every time. 3, take profits without shame. There's a weird culture in crypto where people shame others for selling early. Forget about anyone else. Us crypto investors, no matter where we are in our journey, we're all just doing our best. The point of investing is to change your real life, not to win a screenshot competition. I couldn't give a toss about Lambos personally. I care about quality time with family and friends. 4, set realistic targets and stick to them. The 10x is really good, yes, even a 2 or 3x is really good. You can over asset types like stocks or property. Don't gamble everything on some fantasy of a 100x coin. In crypto, discipline beats hope every single time. Summary. To wrap this video up, this bull run could be one of the biggest opportunities of our lives if we play it right. You need a clear strategy, a ladder out plan, or some sort of plan aligned with your risk tolerance and your financial goals. Realistic targets and the discipline to actually stick to your plan. Otherwise, you'll watch your portfolio pump and then crash, and you'll be stuck waiting for another 4 years for your next opportunity. So, are you laddering out this cycle, holding BTC long term, aiming to cash out big this year? Let me know in the comments. Let's hear your plan and let's get a conversation going. By the way, if you want some ideas on what to do with your crypto profits, see below. And if you want real help and support through this bull market, check out my private school community linked below if you're serious about crypto investing. Stay neutral, stay calm, and I'll hopefully see you in the comments. Thanks for watching. Good luck with your crypto investing.